Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Max. I am back with another video. Welcome to part 7 or 8. So yeah, one night I got told by one of the staff I absolutely hated that I was going on the Friday and it was like the Monday or Wednesday. It was either Monday or Wednesday. And yeah, they told me I was going on the Friday. And I was like, I don't want to go. I was like, I need help still. And yeah, they were like, well, you're going. We can't take it anymore of you. We've had enough of you, basically. This staff member was meant to be like my key worker. And they just turned around and said, we don't want you anymore. You can go. Like, I was trying to put on an act in front of everybody else. Like, C, KP, K, C, the other C. Like, I put on a front in front of everyone in that hospital. And they just turn around and say that they're going to kick me out. And on that Friday, they didn't end up sending me home. But on the Sunday, or the next Monday, I kicked off big time. Because I was like, I just want some leave. I just want to get out of here. Like, give me some leave. Like, I didn't mean any of it, but because they pissed me off, I was like, I just need to go. Just go, calm down, get a fag maybe, or cigarette, whatever you call it. I call it a fag, but it's a cigarette. And yeah, they didn't let me go. They said, we're bringing your grandparents and you can go with them. They packed all my stuff up the day before because they moved me out of my room, knowing I would not go to that other room. I was up all night sleeping rough because I wouldn't go to my room because they kicked me out of my own room for no apparent reason. They moved my friend KP up there. I was like, mate, what the fuck? Me and C spent most of the day together. And then they tried to isolate us because I kept going in her room, which I wasn't even doing. Like, I stood outside her room and you could clearly see it, and they were like, don't go in her room. And I was like, I ain't even been in her room. And yeah, they just kept saying I went in the room, and then they like decided to isolate us. And they tried to lock me from the upstairs because I went down for a drink. And then I managed to get up with C. She let me up with her. I went upstairs and I just chilled under a cupboard. Well, not a cupboard, but like drawers with a gap in a bit of it. Yeah, I hid under that. And I was just cutting. They didn't even care. They checked on me, saw I was bleeding, didn't give a fuck, and walked away. Another time. Can't think of another time. Oh yeah. One day, I decided to go outside. As you do. I went outside for a bit, chilled, and I didn't want to come in when they told me to come in. Like, they asked me if I wanted to come in, and I just said no. So they locked the door behind them, and then KP started kicking off. And when I wanted to come in, whilst KP was having a kick off, I was like, I want to come in. And they just wouldn't let me. They said, no, you can't come in. And then they got some people from around seclusion bit, which seclusion is just isolation, but less. Like, there's literally just a bed. And basically, they just left me outside for hours. And also, when KP finished kicking was about to finish kicking off, they got these men to come and grab me, literally grab me and get me in. I was like, I want to go in. For ages, like hours, I was saying I want to come in, and they just wouldn't let me. I was out there in t-shirt and shorts. That pissed me off big time. I started to find stuff to self-harm with. I grabbed it and took it back in with me. Had my phone screen cover, and I went and smashed it basically. As soon as I went up to my room, I smashed the cover of my phone. Started self-harming with it because it was glass. Yeah. After all of that, I got sent home because I kicked off. It's the day I kicked off where I was trying to break the door open, ripping stuff off the wall. Not intentionally, I didn't want to do that, but it's like how mad I get. I get so mad I don't care about anything else. And yeah, basically they discharged me to my grandparents. Yeah. And then I went home. I was in the worst place ever because they sent me home when I wasn't ready. Like, my feet were etched in scars, my legs were covered, my arms were covered in big ones. I had a few on my neck. I was just sent home. You could see I'd been kind, but you sent me home. And I went to my grandparents, got changed into some socks when I got there, because I didn't have any socks on me, or clean socks, and they were all in the boot anyway, so yeah. Basically, just I went home to my grandparents, stayed there for a week. I was self-harming there. Like, yeah, and then a week after being there, my parents came, picked me up. I was just so depressed. Like, honestly, I was in the worst mood forever. And I continued to go out for my walks and self-harm and, like, try to kill myself. Until one day I snapped and I just took an overdose out of impulsivity. I just went, I'm gonna take an overdose. So I grabbed the key that I knew fit into my mum's box of pills and blades. Took some blades out, took most of the medication out, like my medication, not anyone else's, because I'm not as bad as I used to be. And I took an overdose, and I texted my girlfriend at the time, and she told me to tell Cam's worker, so that's what I did. And then my mum came home. I was about to fall asleep, which could have been my exit. I could have just slept away. But no, my mum had to wake me, make sure I was awake, get me ready to go to the hospital, and off we went. That's on the 31st of March 2019. We then went to the hospital, stayed there hours and hours on end. They kept me in overnight because I wasn't safe. And Cam said that I had to stay in the hospital and they'd section me. A section is where they detain you, like how police can detain you. That's basically it. Yeah. So I went to hospital, I stayed there, but then one day this man came in my room and he was really weird, like seriously weird. He was looking for vodka in everyone's cubicle. He came in my room and I just left, bolted it. I just completely left. I was so scared when he was in the room, to be fair. Like, he just scared me. He had some markings on his face, but that's what kind of scared me. I don't know why, because I don't normally get scared from that stuff. but I ran away in theatre. I went to woods. I cut for a bit. I tied something around my neck. I called my mate, Jay, from the hospital before. Well, from the PQ I was in. And yeah, I ran away again a few days after the police found me that night. But then, like a day or two later, I went missing again. I ran away from the CAMHS person that was in, just because I needed to get out of the hospital. It was driving me insane. And I went into this field. They didn't find me for ages. Like, my parents were about to find me when the police were there. The police only just got to me first. Basically they found me in the end, but I was just tying ligatures, Yeah, I was tying ligatures. I can hear my dog making these funny noises, sorry. Yeah, I was tying ligatures, I was cutting, hit my blades, and yeah, I took the ligature off, put it back in my shoe, and then I walked up to my parents because I rang them and they told me to go out the field. And yeah, then when I walked up, the police were there and they were like, come close slowly, the dog, you can pet the dog after. Yeah. So I did that. I went peacefully with them. And yeah, I discharged myself from hospital that night. Like, my parents agreed to it, because they were like, this isn't the safest place for this child. The previous time that I ran away, it ended up coming back to restrain me because I had glass and I was cutting in the cubicle and they had to put plaster on it. Yeah, so I was like, I got restrained big time. I was pulling my hands on the handcuffs to hurt my hands because I was really ill. My legs, I could not feel my legs because they were together for that long. I was crying, literally crying, bursting out with tears, and I've never done that before. Yeah, they ended up getting all glass. They restrained me because they thought I was going to hit one of the police ladies, and I wasn't. I was just moving this light out of my way because there was like a weird light thing that you get at the dentist kind of thing there. So I was moving it, and then they full on restrained me, and they kicked off about it. Yeah. Well, that's it for this time. Peace.